We think language makes things clear. We believe that by using words, we can convey our thoughts and ideas with precision and accuracy. We use words to express ourselves, to explain, to connect. Words are our primary tools for communication, allowing us to share our experiences, emotions, and knowledge with others. But what if language, instead of clarifying, actually obscures? What if the very words we rely on to make sense of the world sometimes lead us into confusion and misunderstanding? What if our words, meant to bridge gaps, sometimes build walls instead? These walls can create barriers between people, making it harder to truly understand one another. This video explores the paradoxical nature of language, its power to illuminate, and its potential to blind. Language can shed light on complex ideas, but it can also cast shadows that obscure the truth. We often take language for granted, assuming it's a neutral tool for conveying thoughts. We rarely question its influence or consider how it shapes our perceptions. However, language is far from neutral. It carries with it cultural, historical, and personal connotations that can affect how messages are received and interpreted. It's a vibrant, evolving force, shaping not only our communication, but also our emotions, our understanding of the world, and even our very identities. The words we choose can influence how we feel and how we see ourselves and others. Join us as we delve into the fascinating and sometimes unsettling world of language and its profound impact on the human experience. Together, we'll uncover the hidden layers of meaning within our words and explore how language can both connect and divide us. Language is a gift, an evolutionary masterpiece that sets humans apart. We use it to convey complex ideas, share stories, and build civilizations. Compared to the grunts and gestures of other animals, human language is remarkably sophisticated. This sophistication, however, comes at a price. Language's intricate structure, while enabling abstract thought, can also trap us in rigid ways of thinking. We become so accustomed to labeling and categorizing the world with words that we forget the limitations of these labels. Think about a word like love. It evokes a complex symphony of emotions, but can we truly capture the essence of love in a single word? Words are mere symbols, pointers to something vaster and more nuanced than they can fully express. Our emotional vocabulary, shaped by culture and personal experience, dictates how we perceive and express our feelings. Language can amplify joy, magnify anger, or even create entirely new emotions, shaping our inner world in profound ways. Language is the bedrock of culture. It transmits values, beliefs, and traditions across generations. Stories, songs, and proverbs passed down through language shape our understanding of who we are and where we belong. The language we speak influences our worldview, sometimes without us even realizing it. Different languages highlight different aspects of reality, leading speakers to pay attention to certain details over others. Language's influence extends to our intellectual pursuits. We use words to reason, debate, and construct elaborate systems of knowledge. But even here, language can mislead us. The very act of labeling and categorizing can create artificial boundaries, obscuring the fluidity and interconnectedness of the real world. We must remain vigilant, questioning our assumptions and recognizing the limitations of language in representing the full complexity of reality. Unnecessary barriers. Think about the countless arguments fueled by misunderstandings, the prejudices perpetuated by hurtful stereotypes, the conflicts arising from misinterpretations. These are instances where language, instead of bridging divides, creates unnecessary barriers. We often forget that language is an imperfect tool. Words can be misinterpreted, taken out of context, or used to manipulate and deceive. Recognizing these pitfalls is crucial to fostering clearer communication and understanding. Mental communication. Imagine a world where communication transcended the limitations of words, a world where thoughts and emotions flowed effortlessly between individuals, unimpeded by the ambiguity of language. While this may seem like science fiction, glimpses of such mental communication can be seen in the intuitive understanding between loved ones, the unspoken bond between twins, or the deep connection experienced during meditation. Breaking free, reclaiming our thoughts and emotions. This journey begins with a single step, a step towards self-awareness and understanding. Recognizing the power of language is the first step towards reclaiming our thoughts and emotions. Words shape our reality, influencing how we perceive the world and ourselves. We can start by paying closer attention to the words we use, both internally and externally. Our internal dialogue often reflects our deepest beliefs and emotions. Engage in active listening, seeking to understand rather than just respond. This means truly hearing what others are saying without immediately forming a reply in our minds. Practice empathy, trying to see the world through the eyes of others. Empathy allows us to connect on a deeper level, fostering compassion and understanding. Cultivate mindfulness, becoming aware of the thoughts and emotions that arise within us, without attaching labels or judgments to them. Mindfulness helps us stay present, acknowledging our feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Another powerful tool is journaling. Writing down our thoughts and emotions can provide clarity and insight, helping us to process and understand our inner world. Taking a walk in nature can also be incredibly grounding. The tranquility of the natural world can help us reconnect with ourselves and find peace amidst the chaos. Finally, don't underestimate the power of community. Sharing our experiences with others in a supportive environment can be incredibly healing and empowering. A world beyond words. Imagine a world where we communicate not just through words, but through a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. In this world, our interactions are enriched by the silent language of empathy, where a simple glance or a gentle touch can convey more than 1,000 words ever could. A world where empathy and compassion guide our interactions, fostering genuine connection and understanding. Here, we learn to listen with our hearts, to see beyond the surface, and to feel the emotions that words often fail to express. It's a place where silence speaks volumes, and every gesture is a testament to our shared humanity. This is the promise of a world where we recognize both the power and the limitations of language. We understand that while words can build bridges, they can also create barriers. By acknowledging this duality, we open ourselves to a richer, more nuanced form of communication. By embracing this duality, we can harness the extraordinary gift of language while remaining mindful of its potential to mislead. We learn to choose our words carefully, to speak with intention, and to listen with an open mind. In doing so, we create a space where true understanding can flourish. Let us strive to communicate with clarity, compassion, and an open heart, building bridges of understanding in a world too often divided by words. Together, we can create a world where our differences are celebrated and our common humanity is the foundation of our interactions. A world beyond words, where every action, every smile, and every moment of connection brings us closer to one another.